That's the captain.
Alright,
Have sex with Charlie Murphy.
Smack!
What
are we doing?
We're going to see that guy.
Alright, who's walking in front? Who's going to approach him first?
I'll be like, yeah.
It's actually
They are actually the same height somehow. It's funny. Alright.
Well, from back here, it looked like he was a little bit taller than this.
Well, he would be if he stood straight up. But, alright. So, you're just going to go straight to him?
Yes.
Well, and technically, in game, how tall are you?
No, he wrote down. He's dwarf height, that's
dwarf height.
4'8".
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit taller than him.
I got an inch on you, bitch!
You walk up, and there's this other guy at the table with him who kind of turns, and he looks at you with his eyes half closed and says, "Can we help you?"
Either of you run Jewel Dragon. That's why I brought you.
You remember.
And the guy surrounded by hookers goes, "What's it to you?"
I'm looking for passage to Orlais.
I don't go to Orlais.
What would influence you to go to Orlais?
A whole lot, it sounds like.
He says, "What possible reason would I ever have to go to Orlais?"
You know what French women can do with their mouths?
I'm gonna ask you to roll me on that.
13. You want me to add anything to it?
It'd be persuasion.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Oh, you get
plus
plus 2
2,
for the
so
focus.
16.
He says, "I'm listening." I did not expect that argument, to be honest. I should have, considering the situation I put you in, but
The situation you started and him.
You're not really going to make me go into graphic detail.
No.
They can do
He's
things.
listening to your off.
How many women are around them?
We have to transport a prisoner. And we need to do it quickly. We can't wait 2 days. We need to leave now.
I get
It
curious.
says you have an Orlesian in custody.
I think my argument was better.
I think if you go in there.
No. What he's saying is what you said made him listen to his proposal.
Okay.
He's not of Orlesian descent, but he is wanted there for crimes, and we're getting paid to bring him, and so in turn we can then pay you for transporting us.
We all know you're the one that's going to pretend to be the criminal.
Well, he is the one that keeps getting tied up. No, he says the Orlesians don't want him or don't like him. That kind of makes me not want to take him back. I think maybe he should stay here. Anybody who the Orlesians don't like is a good guy in my book.
You should beat him.
Trust me, you would think twice about that statement if you talk to him.
The fact of us.
What's he wanted for?
Murder
Theft and murder.
of a high-ranking officer.
Yeah, you're not helping your case here.
I'm offering you.
How well is he secured?
He's not leaving our sights.
He is bound hands and feet and gagged, and he is
Iron or rope?
currently roped.
Leather. Always leather.
No, he has a leather collar on.
You should probably run out, send someone out there real quick. Pound him.
Yeah, you go run out and talk to him.
I'm not going nowhere just in case.
He says,
I think you're the fastest.
Yeah, but I can't go because he's only listening. Because of me.
what's your
Yeah, but I can also persuade him as well.
what's the
Plus 5
bounty?
persuasion.
Alright.
How
I'm
much?
rolled.
I want half that. And he is to be bound in irons while on my ship.
That's okay.
Okay. I can abide by that.
Says, where are you storing him at this moment?
We've been carrying him.
I'll go outside at this point. Tie him.
Excuse me, I guess.
Excuse me, I have business.
I'll tell them what's going on and.
I gotta go pee.
Outside.
Well,
In
it
the
is the
streets.
poor part of town.
The guy says,
Your rebound.
I'm doing it nicely though.
Thank you.
By the way, you're going
Yeah.
in a cage.
no, yeah. you have to notify them that he's got to be bound in irons while he's on the
I
ship.
did.
Yeah.
By the way, you're going in a cage.
So,
I'm seriously hoping while I'm doing this conversation
sucks to me.
that you're making sure that he's bound and gagged
Yeah,
before
no, he
he
is. Don't worry. And now I'll walk back in.
the guy says, we leave in 3 hours.
Okay.
I want you to meet me at my ship with your prisoner. Do not step foot on the ship until I get there.
Got it.
And the other guy looks at you and says, by the way, how many of you are there coming?
This many.
7.
7, including the prisoner.
I was going to say 8, but then I forgot one of us is missing.
Hey.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's counting the players too.
That's
I was
fine.
trying to count the thing, but I was counting.
Yeah.
Oh, one more question before we part
Okay.
for 3 hours. What do they cost?
The captain laughs very loudly, and the 2 of the 3 girls giggle, and the guy who asked how many, the other guy at the table says, more than we can afford. And the captain says, lighten up, we're getting 2.5 gold.
What's more than you can afford?
He says, they're not that expensive. We just don't have the leisure money at this point.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I go up to the captain and say, tell you what, the thing about Elysian women, they love a seaman.
Oh.
You get up there, you show them what Ferelden's do, okay?
I run forward.
You're not here.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Not only are you not
You're bound to gag anyway.
But it looks like we're all like. Oh.
No, you're back here.
You have
Sorry.
to stay with me, sorry.
Okay, I look at one of the girls.
I was trying to help him.
How much would someone normally need to pay you? Someone like Captain here to be with you.
Which girl you want to look at?
Prettiest.
The more expensive looking one.
On the giggle.
The one that's bending over and pointing to her ass with a neon sign.
So that's the cheaper one.
Well,
Cut rate.
Wait, is that how they work?
Yes.
just there's a reason. Are you addressing one of the 2 girls that giggled or the other one?
The other one.
She grins, places her hand on his shoulder, and says, "He married me."
Oh.
Just insulted the captain's wife.
Congratulations, you've completely fucked this up.
We all run in and fight.
Well,
Well,
that
we're
would make
stealing
him
the boat.
very, very
roll
intelligent,
initiative.
wouldn't it?
Well,
The
that'll make the
The
trip
captain
cheaper.
roars with laughter and says, "You're my kind of man.
Yes.
You've got a good taste."
So I'll look at the captain and go, so how much did she cost?
Don't push her once.
See that boat out there? It's not mine anymore.
Can I shake her hand?
Do you want to?
She's my new favorite character.
So I'll see you in 3 hours.
Well, it's like the old joke. This guy, magazine's interviewing this man. He goes, how did you become a millionaire? He goes, it's all thanks to my wife. So I go, oh, what were you before you met her? A billionaire.
Oh.
Alright, so you guys go outside and
I go find the rest of the party.
who stood him up? That's how I know he's tied up. That's my marker so I can tell.
And I explain to the rest of you what's going to happen.
So I like
I already did.
it when he falls down.
Yeah, he explained most of it, except for like the
Well, I'm reiterating
cost.
it.
Oh, yeah.
I explained everything except how I almost insulted the man's wife.
Is he really going in a cage?
Yes.
Because I
He
have
said
to
he's
keep that
bound in
mind sight.
irons. He didn't say he was
Well,
bound in a
it doesn't
cage.
have to be a cage. You can get shackles or something.
Okay, he has to stay
He's
He's just
tight.
afraid he's going to break out of the rope.
He'd probably be more comfortable in a cage.
So,
than
you-
cuffs and foot cuffs and a
You have to play the part. You are wanted for murder
That's
by the
fine.
Orlesian government.
Wait, you're
You're
saying
a
he has to-
dangerous man.
So you're saying he has to pretend
Roll
to be a
with it.
criminal?
Yeah, pretend like you're dangerous.
Are my hands
and
tied behind
everybody- wait.
Or in front.
In front,
In
because
front.
there's a lead on it.
Yeah, no. So this is how this works. You need to pretend like you're dangerous, like you have committed crimes, and like everybody here hates you. Easy.
I think you can get through
You
this.
can totally pull that off.
Wait,
Just don't say anything.
He's gagged, right?
So,
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
captain
right.
nearby?
No.
No.
No,
You guys
we
are
got
outside.
3 hours before we
Alright, well,
So until we go see him,
You
still
can't
gagged.
untie him. You can't untie
You
him.
say it like this.
I'll put the gag
Out of
down.
game speed. They're gonna tell us to take his equipment off because the fact is they see him armed.
That's true.
well, that's we
Oh.
should.
I'll
Yeah,
take his
You
sword.
carry it.
I'll carry his weapon.
Okay.
Why don't you give? Why
You
don't
just carry
you?
all this stuff. Sure.
Well, if you want, fucking, we'll stake him with the 2 pieces of the daggers, and yet if anything manages to throw it out, and if he manages to break free, he has a weapon on him. Not like in his pants or anything like that, but he has something
Where's he
on him.
going?
He can stick it in his asshole.
How about you just sit next?
It's in 2 pieces, so it's easy to.
How about you
conceal.
just sit next to him, and if something goes down, you go here.
It is an assassin's dagger designed to be easily concealable.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Same, but
you
it's in
could
2
conceal
pieces.
it.
I take away all his major stuff. I will get the dagger out, and I will discreetly.
Lockpick.
Yeah,
You
give
need
me
a
lockpick.
lockpick.
So just give
Why?
if you guys.
well, actually,
Everybody goes, you want to be able to escape.
Okay, I know this is gonna sound very stupid,
It's gonna be
but
tough.
if something happens and he's not with us and he has to get out then,
That's what I'm saying. To give him his.
he should have the lockpick.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I necessarily trust
You
you
can wedge
with
it in
it,
your waist
Okay,
belt while you're
so
shaving
with
your
everything,
clean.
but he should have
Wait. We have to make him look the part of a prisoner, though.
Somebody
Everybody-
kick his ass.
No.
Somebody doesn't
So,
have to leave it.
I'll
Take
take a black eye.
all his armor away. Here's your hospital gown.
Oh,
I refuse.
You don't get a choice. You're bound and
I
gagged.
refuse.
I think he
You
has
have to
a-
unbind him to be able to.
What do you do?
I just saw the part around his neck.
I
Let me
think
ask
he
you,
has
you have a real
fetish
fetish for that
asses.
ass?
We should probably
There's a
keep
whole
him-
story
Out of
behind the
game
hospital
speak.
gown.
He must have a whole fetish of hospital gowns. Like, do you really go into do you go to Heartland's Hospital or anything like that?
No.
Watching old people get in the hospital gown?
No, but he
Wriggling
decided he
ass.
was going to put me in one, so I've been
No,
abusing it.
that was not my decision.
Okay, so we'll take everything
Alright.
except your lockpick and the dagger.
What I do is,
yeah, we'll
what
conceal.
I'll do
We'll
is,
let you conceal.
well,
the-
he has, where his tunic is tucked, his lockpicking set.
Yeah, that sounds good. And give me the bone hilt in
In
my mouth as like a gag, maybe. That'd be good.
You
What? You want a bone in
you
your mouth?
want the
No,
No,
he
the
wants
hilt.
the hilt. He said the bone hilt, but he just meant the
He's
word.
saying like one of those
Wait, the
gags.
dagger
where-
is in 2 pieces.
yeah.
But the hilt
Okay, so
would be in
we'll
his
But it's
mouth.
have you ever picked up a dagger? You know how big those hilts are?
It's pretty big.
That's like your whole. You're gonna have it like halfway down your throat.
Never mind.
I think he just meant like in his mouth, like.
I think he means like the way
for a
pirates
horse.
carry their swords when they're jumping
Yeah,
down
that
on
does
the
make sense.
rope.
It,
Like this.
yeah.
That whole
So
concept.
you want it to be visible
Yes.
that you have the handle of a dagger.
Well, we did have to
It's just the
improvise.
handle.
It is just.
And
I
it's
get it.
gagging me.
It's an assassin's weapon. They won't know that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That's what you wanna do.
why-
They're gonna
It's
see it.
hidden in plain
I
sight.
not that look on his face. They're gonna find it.
Okay, just
Okay,
Is
so
there
we
like
have
a way
3
I can
hours.
strap it to like his leg or
We
something?
need
You
we're
know?
Wait,
stick it in my
hold
boot.
on. Wait, I want
And
to
the
interject
other-
here. I just remembered the captain said he wants to inspect you before we get on the boat. So
Well, here's the easy parts of that.
no. He
Why
might,
do you remember these things? No.
He might find the weapon, so why don't you hold on to it?
That's
until
what I was
we're
gonna
on
say.
the boat?
When somebody holds on to
And
it,
then
and
slip
then
it to
we'll
him
be
when
the
he's
ones
actually
that
on the boat.
That's-
So when we're putting the shackles on him, we'll slip it.
Yeah.
Alright.
sure.
We didn't ask because we should have seen it. Are we gonna have to supply these shackles?
No, he didn't say so.
But if
He
we
said-
get there and
He
it's
didn't
3
specifically say he was bringing any either.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm like, I don't know. if
Okay,
he
well,
has any
this goes
shackles.
along with what I was going to ask then. Is there a place in these 3 hours we have that I can go to get the butternut praised?
Yeah.
And maybe at the same time buy some irons.
Well, you could buy shackles or something from the blacksmith easy, and you could go find like a jeweler or
It's a very nice knife.
museum curator. You can find somebody that.
It belongs in a museum.
How much would unpickable shackles be? Just out of curiosity.
That's an enchantment, sir. I don't think you can afford that.
He might.
Alright, so I go find somebody who can tell me about this knife.
Enchantment.
Thank you.
That's me. Also, the guy that does Ben 10 does that. Yeah, the current Ben 10 is the guy that does
the new
enchantment.
guy, okay.
I saw him. He was on tabletop, and that was the quote they used for him. Was him saying enchantment.
Yeah, I remember that.
He says the first time anybody's ever recorded his face while he said that. Okay. So shackles are going to cost you. Okay, how good of a shackles do you want? Do you want
Just
them?
to play the part.
Flashy.
All right. 12 silver.
But they're not going to break if we go like this to them or
Yeah,
anything, right?
12 silver if you want them to be tough enough that the captain will be satisfied. Damn. Give me a gold, I can make sure he can't get out.
That's all my money.
He's thinking about it.
I got 50 silver.
I don't. Well,
Okay.
actually, that's how much I
So,
have.
how much is this butter knife worth?
Based on size and quantity,
One.
he says this is solid gold. Did you make this knife yourself?
It was a gift.
Are you fluffing? He says, you have very generous friends.
Yeah, straight.
I was thinking stupid, but yes.
He says, I don't know what I would do with a solid gold butter knife, aside from melt it down. But, price of gold. The price of gold.
The price of gold is a...
He says, actually, based on the amount, I could give you 2 gold pieces for it. Only because I could melt it down and make 2 gold pieces.
Basically, he's giving the gold pieces that he's going to be making with it. Pressure's not a fine...
Can I try to
Well, he's not allowed
negotiate
to make
slightly
one
higher?
himself, but... What?
Can I try to negotiate with them to get it slightly higher?
Yeah, that's communication.
Can I go with him? Right next to him? Can I negotiate with him
His
too?
communication is much.
Yeah, I know, because he's got bargaining.
Yeah.
I know, because he basically made Lord Jackson in Dragon Age. He's got the highest charisma you could possibly have.
Okay, well I rolled a 14.
4, 5, 6. So that's 10, 20. He rolled a 20. No, I'm sorry, 22.
I got marketing and persuasion. He offers you a gold
Actually, I rolled pretty good.
And doesn't melt down the butter.
He gives you the gold and the butter knife at the same time.
He says, so, what is your bargaining argument? So what are you taking?
Oh. Let's come up with an argument?
Just... The dwarf goes, we want more.
That's all he needs to do.
Well, I'd say it's kind of unique and different, and you can totally use it to make other weapons or anything. So why not give us 3?
I see. I can say the fact that you can turn around and sell it to somebody else. The fact of it being an actual pure, you can actually sell it to a much person that are higher that can actually afford it. So they make more.
True, it is kind of a collector's item. I might be able to find another buyer.
There was a market for this.
There's a market for everything.
I know.
It says, alright, 3 gold.
Deal.
You can now afford to pay.
Exactly what I was trying to do.
Genius!
Because my brain's going over here going, okay, can we like
That was
slip
my-
out afterwards or
That was my
Right,
thing.
fight them?
Like, how am I going to get 2.5 gold? Oh crap.
just freaking pay them?
That was the other thing. I was
Wait a
like,
minute.
Wait,
you
how
think you can
far
actually
us?
do what you promised to do?
A prostate!
I thought we were actually gonna go like fight this dude on. Like, I'm like, hey, I'm
So
down for it.
I
I'm
thought-
like, hey, fuck you don't get 250. You know, expecting that.
I was half expecting the
Jumping off
nice.
I jump off the water with the keg and float my way to shore if I have to.
I was
Well,
either
yeah, wait, you
expecting
guys are
this,
dwarves, you'd sink.
Or
Yeah, we would.
just white.
Damn it. Well, no, I'll be holding on to the keg.
You have a keg,
I
so
got a keg. I'll be floating.
you drank half of it just to make sure.
Yeah.
Start going down.
I got a sippy straw. I got one of those twirly straws in the keg.
What were you saying?
I would either kill him or take his wife as a hostage and let them somehow.
That was your plan.
This is why you're gagged.
That's why you're the prisoner.
He didn't have backup on his ship.
No, we don't know.
We don't know that. We haven't been out there yet.
We would have seen.
We don't
it
know how
by-
many
by
minutes.
the
We
time-
don't know.
Okay.
We-
Not willing to
we-
take that risk.
By the
We
end of the
did-
trip, yeah, we would have seen it.
While he's doing this, I do want to get a good look at this boat.
Okay. It is.
I
not-
mean, as much as I can
Yeah.
get without getting on it,
Well,
obviously.
yeah. Roll me perception just to see how much you know.
I'm gonna blow up a fish while we wait.
You're gonna use magic in the middle of town.
No, I was gonna try to do something about it.
You're gonna be
No.
subtle about explosions.
Oh, that's why it's a fish and not a bird.
Don't ruin this.
A large undulating bubble.
Just by
Somebody
the end,
put a
by the end
collar
of
on
this,
him.
by the end of the campaign, he's just gonna have a jar of crickets and go.
No, there's an actual reason I keep doing this.
Because you're crazy.
He gets
It's
experience.
because
from-
blood magic makes you insane. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I feel the need to randomly blow shit up.
And I did not roll very
That's
well. but-
a.
Is your name really
well,
Michael
I have
Bay?
perception, I have 3.
Are you Michael Bay?
Oh,
I get 2 with
Yeah,
the
give him
check.
a roll.
What?
I get 2 with the check.
No, that just means just remain.
Oh.
You have to have a focus,
Oh,
like
I
a
wasn't
secret.
What is he trying to do?
He's
I
just
just
trying to see
wanna- I
how
wanna
much
get-
you can see in the
I
boat.
figured somebody should
He's
get a
just
good look at
inspecting
the
it from the
boat.
outside.
Can I try? Am I standing right there?
I mean, you can try it too. I got it.
He's gonna notice some things anyway. It's just to see how much you know.
Oh.
She actually did almost the same thing you did. Actually, she did the exact same thing you did.
Well, wait, shows us. Is it searching?
No, it's seeing.
It'd be
Okay,
sane.
So he's 1 point higher than her.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a 10.
10.
I got 12.
Why?
Well, you're off doing the.
Yeah, the thing was, while you guys went and did that, I mean, you can do it now.
Well, when I come back.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
got a 14.
Alright.
Oh,
yeah, he
wow.
can do it. He was trying to blow up a fish, so he was
Like the guy trying to blow up a fish notices the most.
He was looking for a really good fish, and just
Alright,
noticed a
so
nice boat.
It's not. It's not as big as the other 2 boats. It's, I don't know, maybe about 3/4 the size of the other 2 boats.
Is it a dinghy?
No, it's a regular ship. It's just not. It doesn't appear to be a cargo ship. It appears to be a. Well, it appears to be a ship with. Not. It's not a travel ship. No.
It's a pirate ship.
It's not a travel ship. It's not
Oh,
a cargo
dear God.
ship. It's just a.
Battleship?
Just a regular ship. You do see people loading on some cargo as you wait,
He's not big enough.
but it's just,
It's not a big. It's like
you get the
I know what you're talking about.
impression as that he probably just couldn't afford a bigger boat.
yes. If he had more money, he'd have a bigger boat. He'd have bigger business.
Yeah.
It's a good thing there's no salsa sharks.
You do
around
see
here,
them
otherwise
flying.
we'd be-
We would need a
I'm
bigger
thinking
boat.
he needs
You
to
do
put that
see
wife of his to work.
You do see them flying the Ferelden flag.
You probably get a gold from
Do I
her.
see anything?
What?
He needs to put his wife to
Wait, where
work.
did you see?
Wife
He
to
goes
work.
to sell his wife every day for a gold.
What did he say? I didn't even
He
hear
said
it.
he
I
sent his
was-
wife to work.
Oh.
No, yeah. Is there anything else? Do I see?
You never changed your health. You're still half dead.
Oh, because I just write my regular health.
Yeah.
If we start fighting, I erase all that crap.
Um,
Can't really be bothered.
do I see? I don't know. Is there anything suspicious or anything like that? Besides the fact that he's taking on this motley crew.
The cargo, the few boxes of cargo you see him loading on, don't look like they're worth a whole lot. In fact, they might even just be supplies.
Okay.
He's got, just walking around the deck and loading the cargo, you've seen at least 10 people so far.
Would this basic? I mean, since it's not, I know I'm asking a lot of questions about it, but since it's not like the size of a cargo ship, would this basically be like he converted almost like a fishing ship to be a small cargo ship or something like that? I mean, it'd be bigger than the regular, but like a big fishing.
Yeah.
With the men that are carrying the cargo.
Yeah, and
What kind of weaponry do they have?
The guy's carrying the cargo don't seem to be armed. They actually seem to be like really low-wage people, or low-wage people.
And the
The ones on the ship are all carrying cutlasses,
Do we
but
notice?
none of them have any kind of armor or anything.
Where am I?
You're tied up with the rest of the
You're sitting
the rest
next
of
to
the
me.
whole thing.
You ever seen the second Harry Potter movie?
You're in the Whomping Willow.
You know the expression they give, or what they tell him at the beginning of the movie? He just hides in his room and pretends to not exist and doesn't make a sound.
Yeah, that's you.
That's you, right?
Yeah, you're kind of. I mean,
But
You can observe and listen. You just can't say anything or do anything.
But I'm murderous. Okay.
Well,
you
that's
can
why
only
they have you tied up.
observe as far as your neck will turn.
But what I'm basically asking is, okay. I mean, if I have to roll again, I will. But I want to see. I want to get a good look at the people that are on the boat, like the actual crew, not the people.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you're with him, so.
They're back by now.
Yeah, this is what we're doing with the entire 3 hours.
14.
I got 3 4s, and
I got
so that means I get, I don't know, searching or something, because it's Stump 1, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can get the extra +2 for saying seeing.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's 16, 19.
Okay.
Does 19
You are
work for
very
you?
observant.
I was worried more about the people.
You were like, this boat looks.
You notice that one of the pirates has a pimple on his ass.
That's basically what I'm trying to figure out if we're gonna get in a bad situation here.
They are, despite how, despite the fact that it looks like the ship doesn't have a lot of business and the captain is hanging out in the core part of town, the people are rather well hygiened. Like the crew members are all clean.
I think I get what you're
They're wearing
saying.
regular clothes.
I take this into account. I'm gonna meet back up with everybody because I went off and did this by myself. I mean, what they can learn, I'm telling them. But I come back and I go, be on your guard. I don't think this was the boat we should have got. I don't think this is a reputable.
I told you, ignore the other 2 boats, go straight for the intimidation. That was his plan.
I know, I understand, but this was probably the wrong boat. I understand the plan, but I don't believe we'll make it there.
Yes, we will.
Well, we'll make it there, but not without beating a couple of asses. So, be on your guard.
Me and my mace and my beer will be there.
But
I can just see him hitting somebody with the beer and going, oh crap.
face!
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't. I didn't exactly trust the guy that was in the bad part of town.
When I
as
go
the
back to
captain.
you, and I give you one of my other pouches of the Oldsmobile.
But no.
Well, yeah, some of it was his that you guys picked up together.
I got my pouches. I'll give you my Oldsmobile. Because the fact that we're waiting, we are not even on the ship. We got the keg that's still there. Get some beer.
So you
Plus-
gotta start tapping.
You look like somebody's wrestling his jimmies over there. Somebody's wrestling his jimmies.
I'm gonna state this right now.
There's a
While they're
timer
doing
right
this,
there.
I'm
We're
here, but I'm
instead of
not
tapping
taking.
into our
If he
supplies.
tries
Because he's
anything,
4 now.
I'm not. If you offer me any beer, I'm not taking it because I want to be on guard. I do not
It
trust
works.
this.
We're fine.
I understand, but I want to be on guard.
Okay.
I
No,
would
you're
usually drink with you. I'm trying not to insult you. I usually drink with you.
You're fine.
I don't trust these
We're
motherfuckers.
fine.
Okay.
It's always more beer. You don't understand.
Alright.
I wish I could partake,